Hey y'all, it's the last week of Make It March. This is a collaboration hosted by my friend Renee at Pike Creek Farm. You're going to get a video every single day in the month of March, and we're going to show you a recipe using our home canned items. And I want to thank Renee for letting me join in. I love this collaboration. There's been so many great recipes. Renee has a wonderful channel, and she's been rocking the recipes too. So I will have her channel link down below and also the playlist so you can watch all these wonderful creators in this collaboration. There's some really great channels, and there have been such great recipes. I'll have all that linked below. Renee's doing a giveaway. She's giving away a $50 gift card. 4 jars of sponsoring. They're giving away lids and that jar opener that I want. And also on the live on the 31st, Renee is doing some more giveaways. So make sure you leave a heartfelt comment, and make sure you watch all the videos to the end, so that would help out all the creators here and give them a reward for all their hard work. And go ahead and give them a thumbs up too. They'd really appreciate it. So I will have all my recipes linked down below in the description box. I'll have all the information for Renee's channel and the giveaways, because I know I'm going to forget something. But I am making 2 recipes using pork. I love to find pork butts on sale for 99 cents a pound and getting them and cutting them up and canning them. And I've got a lot to go through, so I thought I would do 2 recipes with pork. One of them is some nachos that are amazing, and I made some homemade queso, which is 3 ingredients. Took maybe 15 minutes start to finish. And also a pulled pork cornbread casserole is amazing too. So I will have the recipes and all the information linked down below in the description box. So I'll turn you around and let's get started. I made these nachos last night and I couldn't believe how good they were. I'm like, why have I not made this every week? But it's just easy. I just drained the broth out of there, and I've got my chips here. I'm going to heat up my barbecue. I'm just going to put some barbecue sauce over the top and just heat that up. I mean, it couldn't be any easier. Any kind of barbecue sauce you like, just mix that in with your barbecue. And you could just put that on a sandwich, add some slaw if you wanted to. But I'm going to make some easy nachos. And I'm also going to make an easy queso. All it is some milk, some slices of white cheese, and some green chilies. You could also add in a can of jalapenos, but I'm a wimp. So I'm just going to heat up this, and I'm just going to add it to my chips and put some cheese on it and put it in the oven. And this was delicious. I could not stop raving about this. I'm like, why have I not made this once a week? Because it was so easy to put together. And this is why I love home canned meat, because you can do anything with it. You can make a meal, you can make a snack. And I did add some onion powder and garlic powder to that and just melted it, and it was done. You cannot beat that for having a quick and easy dinner. Or you could make this for a football game or something, or just hanging out with your friends. So I'm going to put that on the chips and just evenly put that on there. And you could also put this barbecue on a pizza. It makes the most delicious pizza. There's just so many ways you can use all this meat in different recipes. So I'm going to put the meat on there, and then we'll top it with the cheese, and we'll put that queso on there. I think it would be really good with some pepper jack. If you like it really spicy, you could put your jalapenos on there and your pepper jack cheese and make it really spicy, but I can't do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven, and you're only going to put them in there about 10-15 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I'm going to take that out of the oven and put the queso on, and you can't beat that. It was quick and easy, and it was so good. I'm definitely going to have that on rotation every week from now on, because I got a lot of pork in my canning pantry. And I'm just going to add my home canned pickled jalapenos on there. They were so hot, but it was really, really good. And I love the cowboy candy too. I bet you could use that on there, but I'm obsessed over that cowboy candy. It's so good. That's another canned item that I have to have on my shelf all the time. So go ahead and get your jalapenos on there, and then we'll be ready to eat. Then after you get them out, put that queso over the top, and then add you some more barbecue sauce. And oh my goodness, y'all, it is so good. Drizzle some barbecue sauce over there, and we had a delicious meal, and we all loved it. And now I am obsessed over making this again. This one is a new recipe, but it won't be the last time I make it. And all you need is muffin mix, cream corn, eggs, milk, cheese, pulled pork, and barbecue sauce. And this is a really easy recipe and so delicious. And I had the golden barbecue sauce because I thought that's all I had, but I found some others, so I kind of mixed it together. And I liked that combination because it wasn't as sweet. So now we're going to start with the cornbread mix. And it called for an 8.5 ounce, but all I had was that smaller 6.5. So I'm just going to add milk and eggs, and I will have that recipe and the nachos listed down below in the description box. And then you're just going to put the cheese in there and mix it up. And I did forget the cream corn, so it's going to go in just a minute. I'll show you. But I did add some onion powder. You could also add in garlic powder. You could add in some chili powder. You could even add in some jalapenos or even some green chilies. I think I'll do that next time. But I wanted to make it the recipe just as is, but it was really good. I will next time use a 9 by 13. I would rather have it in a bigger pan because it made the cornbread taller and it made it take a little bit longer in the oven. And I did forget that cream corn, so when I put it in the oven, I had to take it out in like 30 seconds and go ahead and put in my corn because I totally forgot. But at least I remembered before it got baked. So you're going to add in the cream corn and you're going to bake this for 20 minutes. So I want mine a little bit flatter next time, my cornbread, so it wouldn't take as long to cook. So put it in a 9 by 13 because I kind of thought since my cornbread wasn't as much as the recipe and my pork is not as much as the recipe, I thought I could get away with it, but I couldn't. But it was still delicious. It just took a little bit longer to cook in the bake in the oven. So now we're going to go and mix up the pork. So I'm going to drain that broth off of the pork. And I think that would be good. Cook you some beans in that broth. I think that would be really good. So I saved that and put it back in the jar and put a lid on it and put it in my fridge for later if I needed to use that broth, or I could even freeze it. So here I'm putting in that mustard base, and I think that worked better with that Sweet Baby Ray's because it's so sweet. Mixing that mustard in there, the mustard sauce with the other one made it just perfect. The cornbread was a little bit more brown, but I wanted to make sure that it was done. That's why I say I would put it in a 9 by 13. So go ahead and put your pork on there that you've had in your barbecue sauce. I did have some jalapeno cornbread mix. I was going to use that, but I thought I would just make it the exact way the recipe calls for it, and then I can do tweaks with it when I make it again. Because I'll definitely make this again because this was really good and really easy. And using pantry ingredients I already had, I have plenty of pork in my pantry, and I always have lots of cornbread mixes. You could mix up your own if you wanted to, but I think this is just an easy base recipe that you can make it your own. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on there, and then we'll put on the cheese. This is another way you can make it your own with different kind of cheeses, and you could put some jalapenos on the top of this if you like. All right, you'll get your cheese, put that on the top, and then you'll bake this for another 20 minutes, and then we'll try it. But this one was really easy to put together, and it was so good, even though it's not a looker, but this was one of the best recipes I've had in a while, and I just had most of the stuff in my pantry, and you're just going to let it cool for a little bit before you cut it. But I couldn't wait. I had to try it, so I cut it. It was kind of falling apart a little bit. I think you want to wait till maybe 10 minutes and let it cool down before you cut it, but I couldn't wait. And then I drizzled some barbecue sauce on the top, and this was so good. We have a restaurant near us where we go and get our barbecue pork. We get our jalapeno cornbread, some slaw, and some beans, and this tasted just like it. That's what I'm going to have for dinner with it. I had it for lunch, but we had it for dinner, and I paired it with some coleslaw and some baked beans. This was so good, better than you're going to get in any kind of barbecue restaurant. And I love that corn in it too. I think it made that cornbread moist. I know some people hate that word, but it just made the cornbread moist, and it just came together really good. And the coleslaw with it and the beans made it over the top. You got to try this recipe. It's not a looker, but it's delicious, and you need to try it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will have all the information about Renee's channel, all the collaborators here, and also the playlist so you can watch all the videos and comment and get entered into the giveaway. And all the information about Renee's live that's going to happen on the 31st. So I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed these recipes. You got to make them both. They're so good. And I'll see y'all in the next video.